Hi, TikTok family. I just posted a sound with Esther Hicks saying test the universe, and I tried to go live at 3:30 and it kept making that sound. So I don't believe that there are coincidences. So go look at that post. So crazy. So thank you guys for joining me. I'm so excited to see you guys again. For those of you who have been tuning in, hi Kim, how are you, sunshine? I started at 333. 333. I don't know why it does that. There we go. Hi Rowena. So I have been just having the most emotional day. I'm so grateful for all of you being here. I'm so grateful for TikTok and this community and my beautiful moderators. Hi, Sarah Carson, how are you? But I have to say, with the world, I'm an empath and I'm just really emotional today. So I was crying all of the day, releasing. So if you are crying, just allow yourself to feel. Hi, Jamie, I see you, sunshine. I don't know how loud my fan is, but I need it today because we're getting warm here in Oregon. Same lot of emotions, you know what I mean? So I'm just praying for our world right now. I think I'm non-denominational as far as like my belief system. I believe in God and angels, but to me, it could be like any religion it's just, I believe in any religion as long as it supports other people, if that makes any sense, and doesn't bring any harm, and it's non-judging. So I always like to say God and angels to me are just divine light. But I'm so attracted to the Mother Mary statue, and so there is one here in Oregon by Lake Oswego, and I think I'm going to go there today to pray for world healing and all of this going on with women's rights. I just had to say that so I can just like let it go. Really sad for no reason. Yeah. Well, if we're all empaths and the world is going through something, we can't just go, oh, love and light, I'm just going to go on. It's like this energy's carrying around. So the only thing we can do is like feel it. We allow ourselves to cry, get mad, or whatever we need to do, acknowledge our feelings. And then I always just want to do some self-care and do good for other people. So today feels like a really good day to do like a random act of kindness. Yeah, Kim, you were feeling that way. Kendall was feeling that way. Yeah. So if you're interested in a reading, I'm so glad to be doing those today. I do take a $25 donation, and I'll just be on here for a bit. So I'll probably do about 4, so my moderator knows. So you can go to my link tree right here, and my Venmo will pop down, and it's Julie. Hey, Jen. It's Julie DART is my Venmo. So you don't actually have to pop out and do that. But if you'd like, you can just go there and I'll chat for a little bit to see. Yes, Lisa, you can have a reading. I'm taking $25 donations today. It's not for no reason, right? We're wearing, yes. Oh, same here. Same here. So I do have Chelsea first for reading. Thank you for that, Chelsea. And I want to thank the moderators for coming through too. Chelsea, there we go. Yes. Line, let me see your name. 3, 7, and 11. Okay. I'm going to wait until more moderators come and just to see if anybody else wants to have a reading right when I come in. There's usually questions. So Chelsea, if you could just be patient with me for a minute. I do have my crystals out too. Selenite, yes, is very good. Yes, we have both in like lighting white candles. What is the other thing? I have to burn incense, so I have non-champa. I don't know what you guys use, but that's what I use. And going outside barefoot and putting your feet in the ground for grounding is so good. So I'm so glad we're all here together. If you guys want a reading, hi Betty, it's a $25 donation. So you can go to my website right here, or my website, my link tree, and my Venmo will pop down. You'll see my Venmo, and it's a $25 donation. And I'll just wait a little bit. Jody, okay, so I have Jody. Perfect. Thank you, Jody. Someone just asked if I have PayPal. I don't have PayPal. Yes, I'm a psychic medium, Cole. So I have Chelsea first, then Jody second. This is the way it works. I'm going to try and go on tomorrow also, probably more like in the evening. It's going to be so hot here. So if you don't have, hi Elena, if you don't have Venmo, which is the only thing I accept when I do my lives, you can pay ahead of time and then yes, I saw that, Jody. That's Jody. I'm going to write down your username because I don't want perfect people to say that this is you. This is Shelby. How can I pay? I only have PayPal from here from Canada. Oh, I'm so sorry. I will work on this afternoon to try to hook a PayPal to my Linktree. But right now I just have, I can't get your link, Shelly. Okay, you pull down this, see that? You click on it and the Linktree pops down and you can see the Venmo on there. Or Cash App. Okay, I'll put that. Good suggestions, you guys. I will add those because I know I have a lot of people from other areas too. Perfect. So I have 2 readings so far set up. If there's anybody else that wants a reading, I know we have our beautiful moderator, Kim Aries. So thank you, Kim, for helping today. Thanks, Jen is here too. I always like to have, okay, and Abby, perfect. Abby, and I can do one more reading after that. So I have Chelsea, Jody, and Abby, and I have room for one more reading. And I am a psychic medium. Hi, Courtney, and hi, Holly. And the way I love to do this is, I'll just go ahead and start here in a moment. But the way I work my group readings is I can see, hear, and feel things from your loved ones on the other side. And so what I have people do is, hi Lucille, hi Mary, hi Beth. People are paying for their reading today, so I'm not just randomly picking, although if you follow me, I do come on here and give random readings for free as well. So yeah. Okay, perfect. So I just have one spot left. If you guys are interested, my Venmo is here, and it's just a $25 donation. So I think I'm ready to begin. Moderators, thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here and spreading some love and light. Oh, look, she's all, my name's Kim and I'm an Aries. Yeah, thanks, Jenny. Perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and start. Oh, okay. Some of you need my assistance. Abby, you're all set. So I have Chelsea, Jody, and Abby, and then I'm going to start. I can take one more reading and then I have to close the list. So see these beautiful moderators, Kim and Jenny, they're going to guide you on what to do. If more people, okay, and Aaron. Okay, so we're all set and the list is closed for today. I will be on here tomorrow in the evening, just so you know. Okay, so Chelsea, oh, and Aubrey. Okay, hold on. Okay, so the list is closed now. I have 5 readings. I have Chelsea, Jody, Abby, Aaron, and Aubrey. Perfect. But I will be on here tomorrow, so no worries. I want to thank my moderators for creating a safe place for me. And Chelsea, you are first, sunshine. And these are mini readings. I do give longer readings by phone and Zoom if you guys are interested, but I love coming on and having a great group like this. So Chelsea, thank you for being here. You're up first, sweetie. It goes Chelsea, Jody, Abby, Aaron, and Aubrey. Okay? Aubrey. Let me say it like that. So Chelsea, where are you, sunshine? I'm ready to do your reading. And the way I like to do group readings is, so I hear a lot of voices and chatter. Thanks, Jenny. I like you guys to tell me who you, there you are, Chelsea. If you have a question or if you have one person that you wanted to hear from today, if you can do me a favor and let me know who that person is. Don't tell me their name, but just who they are in relation to you. Mom, dad, brother, anything like that. So Chelsea, I'm ready for your question. I'm going to hydrate with my LaCroix. And thank you all for being here. Hello from Arkansas. Okay, so I see some of you are just coming on here. I'm just doing reading for Chelsea right now, and she wants to hear from her dad. So Chelsea, and then your dad. Can I ask you, when I see your dad, I start to see a guitar. I don't know if, reminds me of James Taylor. Did your dad like James Taylor, or was your dad named James or something? I just have to pay attention to what I see. And when I ask, I always say, God and angels, please show me what I need to know. And then I see your dad, and I immediately see a guitar. So I don't know if you feel like he communicates to you with music, if you play music, or why he's showing me a guitar. Does this make any sense to you when I see that? And he's showing me 3. So Chelsea, he did play the guitar, but not sure about James Taylor. That's okay. They'll show me analogies, and so if he played the guitar, that's the first thing he brings up to me, and so he would show me an analogy. Does that make sense to you when I say that? And I'm going to close my eyes because I can't look at other people's comments because I don't want to absorb their energy. I'm just trying to focus on Kelsey right now. Moderators, you're doing a good job with that. Thank you. Wow, there's so many people today. So Chelsea, let me see. Something about butterflies. Do you have a butterfly tattoo or something like that? Is there a song about butterflies? Something about butterflies? Do you feel like he comes to you as a sign of butterflies? I immediately see that, and I also see 3. So are there 3 people in your family, 3 kids in your family? Did he pass away on the 3rd month, which is January, February, March? Is someone's birthday in March? Did they pass away in March? He's bringing that up for a reason. You have 3 kids. Okay, thank you. He goes like that. Not sure about the butterflies, just put it to the side. 98% of what I'm talking about will make sense, and just put the others to the side. I do save these so you can listen to it again over on my YouTube channel, which is listed here. So I'm going to see, my moderators are on it. You guys are so awesome. So one of the things that he's showing me, Chelsea, your dad is so sweet. He's making me laugh though. So I feel like he would, if he were here, he'd want to cheer you up, cheer you on. Does that make sense? So I keep seeing that. And he tells me, you have 3 kids, but there's something about, do you get carded all the time? Do people think you're the kid's babysitter? He's laughing and he's like, Julie, you should see how young people think she is. So do people think you're young? Like, do you have a baby face, sweetie? And did your dad smoke? Because I taste smoke in my mouth. So I don't know if you smoke or your dad smokes or father-in-law's coming through, but I literally taste like cigarettes in my mouth. So I need to acknowledge that so it goes away. Oh, you were a young mother. Yes, he did smoke. Okay, see how he knows. 3 kids, play the guitar. We have to like acknowledge the thing that he's saying. So I'm going to high five him and say, good job, Dad. Good job, Dad. He also makes me feel like, was he a joker? Because when I ask him about how he passed, he doesn't want to talk about the sad part. He just is here to cheer people up. Do you know what I mean? And he keeps singing. So I feel like he really liked music. And I don't know if people don't know how rough of a life you've had, because you're always spreading light everywhere, and he's singing that song. Hold on. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. He loved music, I know. He just won't stop talking about the music. He just keeps saying that over and over again. Yeah, he just makes me feel like that. Hold on one second. And I don't know if he's Polish. My mom's Polish, and I just heard that oompa music, so I'm trying to understand what he's talking about. But that's okay. If this makes sense, perfect. If not, we're just going to keep going. Okay? Because he's doing a really good job. But he makes me laugh because he says that you're really good looking and you take after your dad. That's what he says. He says you take after your dad. Does that make sense to you when he says that? He is so funny. This is just cracking me up. He would say that, yeah, because he doesn't, whenever I say, sir, I really want like more confirmation, can you tell me about how you passed away or give me any clues on that? He's like, no, I don't like to talk about that. So one of the things that I feel is, were you a lot like your dad? Because I feel like he had a big heart and he was very generous and liked to help people. He makes me feel like you're like that too. Does that make any sense? Like you're like your dad. You're your dad. You're your father's daughter. Does that make sense? Yes. Okay, perfect. He just keeps showing me that. I don't know why he keeps showing me butterfly either. There's not a song. Do you have butterflies in one of your kids' rooms? He won't stop showing me that. He says it over and over again. And it makes me feel like one of your kids named after him, or is one of your kids named after somebody, because I see the name Junior. It usually tells me like someone's named after somebody. And do you have a Catherine either here and or crossed over? Kathy, Catherine? I almost wanted to say like that. Kathleen can be like one of your friends or family members. He's bringing it up. He's bringing it up for a reason. So I say if this isn't around you, then it's somebody that he has around him, but he's bringing that through and he's showing me. Is there a, did you ever see, I can't remember. That's okay. I've done this so many times. I have this like recorded so you can listen to it later and your mom's going to be like, that was my best friend in the 3rd grade that passed away. Like they're showing it to me for a reason. Kathy, Kathleen, Catherine, they won't stop talking about it. So it's okay. Just, I have this recorded or write it down. You're not driving right now, are you? I feel like he's talking about you when you're driving in the car. Hold on one second. Are you the mom that has all the kids at your house? Like I know you already have 3 kids, but you're the one, like you have a special gift with kids, like all the kids are with you. Do you know what I mean? So it makes me feel like you're, I don't know if you have a minivan or if you're the one with all the kids in your car, or you're always taking all the kids somewhere and a friend and a cousin or something. But I just see like more than 3 kids around you. So I don't know if you're a teacher or you're the mom that puts all the kids in your car. You just got a minivan. Okay. This is so funny. How would I know that? Do you understand? And he's like, good luck keeping it clean. So I feel like you're like, this car's going to be clean. And he's like, good luck. So your kids must be like little or something, where they're still doing the drinks. But he just makes me feel like soccer game, all that stuff. You're going to be the one to have all the kids in your cars. He just keeps showing me that. Let me see if there's anything else that I want that he's trying to say. I just keep seeing, did you ever see, this is all making, oh yeah, they make a mess. Yeah, that's what he shows me. So Daddy, come on. Chelsea's here, so she really needs to hear some stuff from you. Can you show me? Did you ever see the movie Back to the Future, and they have the clock tower in the movie? I don't know why I'm seeing that. Do you live in a small town where there's like a clock tower? I don't know what I'm trying to see. Is this making any sense to you? Did he like that movie? Did he have a DeLorean? Like, I don't know why he's showing me Back to the Future, but they have that like the clock tower. I think that's right. I think that's the name of it. He'll show me things like that are similar. Very small town. There's a clock like that in the town. Oh my God, he's on fire today. And I was so emotional. I wasn't even sure I was going to be able to do readings today, but Dad, you are killing it. Is he not killing it with all these signs? See, as a medium, I'll see crazy things. I'm like, why are you showing me that? It doesn't matter if it makes sense to me. I just share what I start to see because he's showing it for me, for you. You need to know. I'm going to start getting emotional. My moderators know how this goes. Chelsea, you need to know that your dad loves you. Like I can't even, look at me. Look at what your dad is doing to me. He may not have been perfect, but you have to know that he really tried to be a good dad. He really tried to be a good dad. And I feel like you miss him. I feel the family misses him. Yep, I was just going to say you miss him so much. I feel like your friends miss him. I feel like, do you understand? Yeah, he passed in October because I feel like he was trying to show me like, yeah, I just kept seeing pumpkin. So I was just going to ask you if you, hold on one second. But he says like, your friends miss him too. Does that make sense? Like he was a dad to other people who didn't have a dad, and you are a mom to other kids who maybe like their mom's not stepping up or something. Does that make sense to you when I say this? Chelsea, when I tell you he loves you, he's making me cry. He loves you so much. God, he loves you. You have to know. you have to know how much he loves you. And so when they are crossed over, and I have a book on listed on my website. It's called I Am Home, for anybody who wants to know more things about how this works. But I wrote that book so that people understand when people pass away, they do a life review, and they're either happy of their life or they're not. And sometimes they have some regrets. I just really feel like he may have been ill-equipped in some areas, but you have to know his effort was like trying. We weren't on good terms when he passed away, so I needed this. Because did he have addictions or something like that? Because the one thing I know about your dad, and as he comes through, is he had a heart of gold. But people back in the day that were empaths, I feel like they went for drinking to kind of numb it. Does that make sense to you? So I see a lot of people like your dad who like, they felt too much. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like they had to like numb things or run from things because they felt it so much. Is that making any sense to you? And are you taking the kids to the pool today? Do you have he did have a drinking problem, but stopped when they found cancer. Yep. See the movie, because they'll give me analogies. He's talking about the pool. He's talking so fast. So show me that again, Daddy. Show me the thing that you were talking about. Have you ever seen the movie, and Dennis Quaid's in it, and it's about the song, it goes, I can only imagine. But the movie's called I Can Only Imagine because it's about the song that the kid wrote for his dad. Like they didn't get along, but he wrote that song. For some reason, your dad, it's a tearjerker, I'm telling you. And the dad passes away from cancer in the movie. It's a story too, so I'm not gonna like tell you anything else. That's one of your favorite movies. So when I see this, do you know what I mean? He's trying to talk to you. He's trying to talk to you through music. And he says, you feel so bad about like not talking to him at the end, but he is owning what he did and how he was. He was like, he needed to numb it. He was like an empath born at a time where we weren't like showing feelings and emotions. I really feel like he grew up like, show me again, Daddy. Like he was so sensitive when he grew up. His parents were like, you're a boy, you don't cry, rub some dirt on it. So he really had to stuff a lot of feelings. But I have to tell you that you were his, I just can't even, you were his pride and joy. I just have to say, he always said he wasn't sure how to have a daughter. Yeah, he just didn't know. Those were a lot of emotions, especially when he was brought up not to share feelings, if that makes any sense. So I know it's easy to think about all the bad times, but he's saying, please remember the good times because we did have some, and he's transformed now, and he's like different energy. So he's not the person he was towards the end of his passing. Yes, he was reserved in that sense. Yes. So when I'm saying like, when he crossed over and he did a life review, he immediately thought of you, your mom. I don't know if you have a brother too, but he immediately thought of the family, and he so wants to help in any way that he can. So now his body has dissipated, but he's 100% spirit. So he's 100% love, and is trying to help you now from the other side. You do have a brother, and he was very close to him. Okay, because I'm just rambling here. I won't remember anything I said. Isn't this wonderful? The clock tower, like the music. Do you see how on fire your dad is? He knows. Do you know what I mean? He knows, he knows, he knows, he knows. So I'm pulling back a little bit because I'm thirsty. So hold on one second. Yes, sometimes you feel guilty about not talking to your dad, and he says he wants to wipe you. He wants you to wipe the slate clean. Wipe the slate clean. Yes, you needed this for validation, and he understands that. There isn't anything that he wouldn't do for you. So keep talking to him. Ask him for signs. He says butterfly, so I just keep seeing that. And I'm gonna get my charger because the phone is, this always happens to me. The phone will be like at high energy. Sorry guys, hold on. The phone will be on full battery, and then I'll start doing readings, and it just must suck the energy out of my phone. So I'll keep this here because I'm gonna plug in my phone in a little bit. Oh, Chelsea, I'm so glad this came through. I'm so glad he came through. Please know that he loves you so much. I'm so glad you got this reading today. I hope it brought you some comfort. I will be recording this via TikTok and posting it over. I have tried to screen record it, but the angels won't let me like load it. I'm having the hardest time. So it won't have your usernames on it, and maybe that's a good thing so that people can't reach out to you by your username and say it's me or something. So anyway, we'll be reposting this over on my YouTube channel, which is listed here. And thank you so much for tuning in. You screen recorded it. Okay, good. So you have it. Much love to you. Your dad is rocking it over there. He's going to make up for any lost time or anything that he wasn't able to do here. So forgive yourself, okay? Woo! This is like intense. Thank you, Chelsea. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, moderators. So Jody, you are next. Jody, Bodie, banana, fana, Fody. Jody, where are you, sunshine? Jody. I will be on here tomorrow evening doing readings. I'm not doing, my list is closed for today, but if you want a private reading, I do that too. So there's Jody. You wanted to hear from your uncle. So just so moderators know, Jody is the JFM 420, and that's who I'm reading right now. So what we do, Jody, is I'm just announcing that because then they're very, I don't know, that's, moderators, you're doing an amazing job. There's so many people on here today that are talking while I'm giving a reading because they just don't know. They're coming on to say hi. So that's why my moderators are muting, because I'm in the middle of some readings today. I know they're doing such a good job, Shelly. Okay. Woo! Let me drink some water. So, Jody, you wanted to hear from your uncle. Jody, I have to tell you, he's very protective over you. And do you know that saying, there's a thing that says like, I'm the funkle, and it says like, I'm a fun uncle. He makes me feel like a funkle to you. Was he also like a second dad? And is there an F, like a Frank or Francis, either here or crossed over with him, Jody? Jody, what do you do for a living? Are you a healer? He makes me feel like you're so empathic and so intuitive. No F's, just like I said, 98% of it's going to make sense. So just go ahead and put it to the side. He's bringing it up for a reason. It can be first, middle, or last names, but I just saw an F, so I have to pay attention to that. But he makes me feel like, have you ever heard of that saying when it says they're a funkle, like a fun uncle? He makes me feel like something about like, was he your second dad or something? You're a nurse. Yes, you are a healer. He just showed me that. How would I know that? Do you know? Like, he just showed me, whenever I see somebody with healing energy, I know they're like teacher, counselor, they're doing this for a living, or they're a healer. Yep, they're just showing it to me like that. Whoops. Moderators are doing such a good job. I think we might have muted the girl I'm giving a reading to. That's okay. So Jody, hold on. They're just trying to do that because everybody's asking, but I don't see the thread anymore. So, hold on, Jody, if you're there. I don't know how to unmute people. It was like JJ, the last part is something 20. Hi, Marissa. It was like a 20, there's a 20 at the end. It was like JJFMer. Yeah, we don't see her. Jody, hold on. You got muted somehow, sweetie. We're just trying our best here. And her name didn't say Jody on it, so I can see where you guys might have done that. That's okay. We're just going to wait a little bit. So Jody, I'm just going to keep going with what I see. That's okay, good. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Back now. Okay, there we go. Thank you so much. So, Jody, thanks, Jen. Thanks, Kim. So I don't know. I'm trying to understand what he's saying. I don't know if you like the Dixie Chicks or why he's talking about wide open spaces. Wide open spaces. Like, do Can you not live in the city? Do you go to like nature for respite, or is like your big dream to like work and then you're gonna have a ranch with like, or a house with not a lot of people close to you? Is this making any sense to you? He's literally singing that song Wide Open Spaces by the Dixie Chicks, if that makes any sense. And there will be double messages. Somebody just said, that's my song, but I know I'm on Jody. Does that make sense to you, Jody? And he's saying, congratulations. Did you just get a promotion? Just go ahead and put it to the side. There's something about if you like respite, if you like nature, if you're like you work, but then when you go somewhere, that makes me feel like a nature girl. Do you know what I mean? Or a nature person. That's okay. 98% of what I'm talking about is going to make sense, and then we'll just put it to the side. He keeps talking about congratulations. Did you just get a promotion? Or did something just, because he just keeps talking about congratulations, and I'm supposed to be there talking about another person with J in their name, not just Jody, but someone else that has the J name also here or crossed over. And then I feel like I see July. So I don't know if he passed away in July, if your birthday's in July, but he's bringing that up for a reason. Does that make sense to you when he says that? And his whole body hurts to me. Did he pass away from cancer or an accident? My whole body is shaking. This makes me feel like when somebody has type O cancer and it's like everywhere, or an accident. When he comes through, I'm shaking. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm shaking when he passed. Is this making sense to you? No cancer, but J, B day, month makes sense. Okay, there's something about his whole body was shaking. So when I feel this, and I just keep feeling like it's shaking, so I don't know if he passed away from an impact or why he's making my body shake when he comes through. Did he have like Parkinson's or something? Like I'm literally like going like this. So I don't know if it was an accident or why my body is shaking. Like my whole entire body hurts. So I feel like he's trying to show me that. Do you know, was he into boats, or did he live, he had a heart attack? Okay. Did he fall or something? Did he have a heart attack and like fall? There's something like I am like shaking and my whole body hurts. So if this isn't him, he's pulling in another family member. This is the most interesting feeling I've ever felt before. Do you know if he was the person around boats, or is that your dad or mom? Like I just keep feeling like I see that. And he keeps showing me two. So I don't know if he had two siblings, if you have two kids, or there's two siblings in your family, but he shows me like two. Like, did he have two brothers? There's two like this. Is somebody twins? He did not fall. He loved boating and fishing. Okay. It's just my mistake in not understanding the energy that he's trying to show me. So one of the two kids, thank you. So I go with what I know, and we'll just keep going that way because you're talking really fast. Hold on. Show me the other thing again, sir. But you understand the point where he's talking about fun uncle, the funkle, right? Because he keeps making me feel like he was the fun guy. That's how he shows me. They look like twins. Thank you. Thank you for being open to the messages. I know they're not always clear, but this is how it comes through. Is there somebody's name David? David, Derry, Denny, David. I don't know. I just have to say any names that I see, even if they don't make sense to me. Okay? But he keeps saying congratulations to you. So did you just get a promotion? Did you just get a new house? Did you just get a new job? My ex-husband's name is David, or starts with a D. I have to say, one of the things your uncle's making me feel, if you have an ex, it was their fault. He just immediately says that. I know sometimes we're like, Oh, it takes two to tango. He's like, nope. And he keeps singing that song. Hold on one second. He's no good, they're no good, they're no good. Baby, you're no good. You know that song? So is David your ex-husband, or just starts with a D? That's his way of coming through. So the people who were coming through earlier, when I said Frank, if there's somebody on that side of the family who was responsible for your ex-husband being a certain way, which is like a baby and selfish, or uncle's just like, he's not sugarcoating anything. He's just telling it like it is. Do you know what I mean? He just keeps saying that. He's saying that he's just not stepping up to the plate as a parent, that you have to be like both mom and dad. He's saying, and it feels unfair, but in the long run, all that's going to pay off. He's just making me feel like, and I also feel like you work your butt off. I feel like the Energizer Bunny to me. So I know that you're a nurse, but honestly, I have to say, he makes me feel like I never hear like a warning about your health or anything, but I'm hearing like forewarning, like up your self-care. Up your self-care. Does that make sense to you when I say that? You're long overdue for a vacation. It's been a hot minute. Do you know what I mean? And you're very generous for other people. So he's making me feel like, do this for yourself. Do this for yourself. Does that make sense to you when I say that? And is there a Bob or Bobby? Haha, sure does. Is there a Bob or Bobby? I swear to, when spirits talk to me, I want to go ba 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 ba. Barbara, Bob. You have really good friends, though. It's like, you know, it takes a village, right? So you got it. Your guard is up when other people are letting you help. There's something about somebody with the two B's. Now, I understand you're saying no, but I'm recording this, so it's going to be put on later on YouTube, so you can look it up. It can be on his side of the family too. If it was Bubba, Bobby, even if it was a nickname, he's showing me. If it's Robert, he's showing it to me. So I just need to say what he's saying. Over there, was he in the military? He's singing that song, over there, spread the word, dun dun dun, over there. So that's like military. He's showing me somebody in the military. He shows me like that. So let me see if I can see anything. Come on, Uncle, anything. Is your grandmother also crossed over? And was she sassy? I'm telling you, re-look at this later and you'll be like, oh, that's his side of the family, or that's my grandmother. Yes, because grandma's coming through. Was she sassy? Because she's going like this. So I'm like, yes, okay, thank you. She's someone else's, like, oh, you have like my big fat Greek wedding over there and everybody's starting to come in. But let me see if there's anything else. High school, did you meet your husband? Did you meet your, yeah, Grandma Sassy? Did you meet your husband in high school? Or when, something about high school? Is our high school reunion? I don't know why he just mentioned the high school. I was like, okay. Valedictorian? Like, I don't know why he's showing me that. Jody's here. Do you have anything else, Grandma? And you're an overachiever. You're an overachiever. That's what they just both said. But you tend to have, yes, so you tend to be hard on yourself. They're saying, so just forewarning, sometimes when the universe is sending us a message to slow down and we don't listen, valedictorian. Oh my God. He's on it, he's on it, he's on it. The readings today are on fire, I do have to say. I was wondering if I should come on today because of the energy out there, but this is amazing. So see, he knows. Do you know what I mean? So as much as he's gone, ask him and your grandmother for anything that you need. They're very much around you. I want to say, like, your grandmother's more feisty. Like, he's the helper. He's the joker. He's just so funny today. Yeah. Let me see if there's anything else that I have to say. They're both saying, please don't be hard on yourself. You could throw somebody a birthday party and it would be down to the T exactly what that person wanted for their birthday. And then you would have, like, maybe not enough balloons or something, or the right color balloons. They were like, they wanted baby blue and you got navy, and you'd be like, gosh dang it. They're like, stop doing that. They know that you need to do that for work because things need to be precise, but in your own life, do them a favor and be kind to yourself. He was amazing, and so is she. He's doing pinky swear. Pinky swear me. So he was like youthful. Do you know what I mean? Pinky swear me that you're going to be kinder to yourself, because that's how you're going to get through this. Does that make sense to you when he says that? And wide open spaces. I just honestly just keep hearing that. I don't know who lived on a ranch or why I keep saying that, but just play that song. This is all making sense? Okay, perfect. Thank you, sweetie. Oh my gosh, I'm pulling back a little bit, but I want to thank you for allowing me to give you this reading. They are on fire today, so this is amazing. I hope this brought you some joy and comfort, and knowing that they are very much around you, because how would I know all this information? I don't. This is just me channeling from them, and this shows that they are indeed still alive, and they're still with you on the other side, okay? Much love to you. Thank you, Jody. Thank you, my high-fiving uncle and grandma, for coming through so clear. Thank you, and thank you, moderators. Thank you so much. So I also want to say, like, Abby's next, Erin, and then Aubrey. So perfect. So much love to you. So much love to you. And if you guys are wondering how this works and how we do this here, you can go to my website. I have a YouTube channel, and I'll record this and put it on over there as well. You're welcome, Jody. Thank you. Looking for Abby. Abby, Bo Babby, Fanana, Fana, Fo Fabby. Abby. Hi, Abby. How are you? I'm just going to wait and make sure. Sometimes I know I need an assistant to like log into my Venmo and stuff. So this is the Abby that paid the $25 donation today for the reading. I'm just making sure. Sometimes there's two Abbies. Is this the only Abby? Going once, going twice, going 3 times, 4, 5. Good, we're here. And thank you, moderators, for creating a safe space for us too. You love to hear from your grandfather or your grandmother. Okay, Abby. Abby, are you a teacher or a counselor? You have like teacher energy. To me, a teacher is like an actual teacher, good with kids, or you're like a counselor / trainer. Does that make any sense to you when I say that? I look at your name and I think like teacher. You feel like a teacher to me. Does that make sense to you when I say that, sweetheart? No, but you volunteer with kids. Okay, so if you're around kids and I see that, then that to me is a teacher, even if you're volunteering for it, okay? So let me see one of the things that, I'm so sorry. I know that you're missing both of your grandparents. This is a funny day. I feel like the world is like going through so much seriousness right now that they're trying to get us to laugh. And I have to ask you, did one of your grandparents like not have teeth or something? Is there a joke about it? Like, did they take them out and talk like this? Was it like, did their teeth fall out? Like, I don't know. Like, why? I want you to learn to talk like this. Is that making sense to you when I say that? Okay, just so you know, they're showing it to me. So it's not on this side, then it's on that side. Just, it's on one side of the family. There's something about their teeth. And I feel like I need to make a joke about their teeth. There's something about it. If it wasn't all of their teeth, then it was a bridge that would come in and out. There's something like that. Hold on one second. And did your father or your grandfather or grandparents own a business? There's something about your grandfather makes me feel like did he know the whole he makes me feel like he talks to everybody and he knows a guy. Do you know what I mean? Grandfather did. See? Yeah, they're showing me that. Perfect, Grandpa. Because he makes me feel like he was like the mayor of the town. Do you know what I mean? Like a lot of people knew him. Does that make sense to you? And he really had it in his heart, because he's kind of showing me in the movie an analogy of it. It's filled with dreams at the end. So I don't know if he liked baseball or if he's trying to show me this guy, but there's this guy named Doc, and they say that he always liked to help little kids. Everyone in the town knew him. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Because he's telling me at the beginning when I'm reading you were like, maybe this isn't for me. He's like, no, this is you. We're just trying. See, ask your mom. Somebody had something funny with your teeth, with their teeth. If it's not these grandparents, then it's on the other side of the family. But I'm telling you, somebody had something funny with their teeth, like they were talking and it fell out. They were biting a cake and or they left their teeth. I'm telling you, there's something here. I know you're going to message me on YouTube and go, oh my God, my mom told me about it and I never knew. So he's telling me and he's laughing. So he's also saying he's really proud of himself for how generous he was. And he had this thing about kids, like if there's a single mom that can afford like Christmas for his family, or for her family, are you kidding me? He's like, we got to go over there. We got to put up we got to give them a turkey. We got to make some mashed potatoes. We got to give them their tree. Like, he was very generous. So that must have been something that you guys know about him, because he keeps showing me that. Did your grandmother or your grandfather have dementia? This is making sense to you? She said, absolutely. Okay. I feel foggy in my head. So I don't know if one of them lost their memory towards the end. Oh my gosh, were they like the Notebook? Did they pass away? Your grandmother had dementia. Okay. Did they pass away close next to each other? Because your grandfather just showed me the Notebook. Oh my God, he's making me cry. He's making me cry. Oh my God. I just feel like I keep hearing, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. Oh my God, they're just the cutest. Let me see. I know your grandfather could be tough sometimes, but he was like fair. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, they were an amazing couple. So if they weren't exactly, they just show me analogies. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, because he's showing me that. They were an amazing couple. Yeah, that's what he shows me. Hold on one second. Ruby? Is there somebody's name Ruby or Ruby Red? What month is that for a for birthstone, birthday, or I just keep seeing Ruby Red, Ruby Red. Trying to understand what they're showing me. Okay, hold on one second. They also say that you're loyal. You're very loyal, and they're happy that you're loyal. I don't know if sometimes this gets you put in a situation where you're being taken advantage of by. But they're showing me that. Does that make sense to you, Abby? So it's like whenever I see somebody like you, I'm like, this. Your strength is that you're loyal. Yes, I'm a people pleaser, but it can also be your weakness, because you don't know when. You don't have to feel bad to say no. And I feel like, I don't know why they showed me August, so I don't know if one of them passed away in August. August is your birthday, or if it's August, April, but they showed me those two, like I felt like August. So I feel like by August they're trying to help you be empowered. And sometimes we have to learn lessons like, okay, I'm not doing that anymore. Like, be loyal to the people who are loyal to you, but you don't have to be loyal to the other people. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because they're saying that they want to help you get off this merry-go-round of everything happening the same every day and feeling like you're there. Just write down August. August is like movement for you. That's how they show it to me. They were like, August, very empowering. I don't know why they show it to me, but they do. So I feel like you've been asking. This is how it works. When you pray, hope, or wish, it's all the same thing. The other side doesn't know the difference. And you've been praying for like something different, but you have to ask for more, because they're saying like, you just keep saying, I just want a little bit. I just want a little bit. They're like, increase your bucket. Like, the more, you're very generous. So the more you have, the more you're going to give to others. Do you know what I mean? So stop asking for a little bit and then wondering like, why do I only have a little bit? Because you're asking only for a little bit. Do you know what I mean? I feel like you won't get things for yourself unless it's on sale or it has a coupon, but you'll do it for someone else and like overboard for them. You're like, I'm gonna get them flowers for their birthday, the perfume that they wanted, their earrings. Do you know what I mean? So I understand with an empath and a person, I could look up the term earth angel. You very much feel like an earth angel to me. Yeah, hold on one second. They're talking really fast, but look up the term earth angel, because I feel like they're trying to show me totally you. Yeah. because they're trying to help you get off this, like, you love what you do, you love to help people, but then you're like, what's in it for me? And then you're like, oh, I feel bad asking what's in it for me. You get to say, what's in it for me? I want some stuff too. Does that make sense? In the town where your grandfather, I just almost called him your dad, so I don't know if he was part of raising you, if you spent your summers with your granddad, but hold on, show me that again, Pops. Show me that again, what you just showed me. He just keeps showing me, is that like a parade? Like, so I don't know if there's like 4th of July, or if you live in a small town where they have a parade that goes down like Main Street or something. He just keeps showing me that. Does that make any sense to you when he says that? Yes, he was a father figure, because I just was like, Dad. I almost like slipped up and called him Dad. You're always wondering if you did right by him or if he's proud of you, sweetie. He is. Just write it down. It makes me feel like it's a 4th of July parade, so I don't know if your birthday's on July or if someone passed in July, but he just showed me that. So he's either trying to show me the parade or he's trying to show me the date that he passed or your birthday. I never know which one. I just have to say what they're saying. Head up, shoulders back. Like, sometimes we have to fake it till we make it. Sometimes we faith it till we make it, if that makes any sense. And he's definitely trying to help you have more confidence in yourself. He says sometimes he wants to do a quantum leap. He's like, some people have too much confidence and they don't need to have it because they're not really good at things. And he goes, and then you have Abby over here who's like, she's like, I don't know if I'm good at that. I hope I'm good at it. He's like, oh my gosh, you make him proud every day. You make him proud every day. You do. And I really feel like a lot of what you are is very sensitive, and which the world needs that. So please don't change that. Just surround yourself with people who are going to honor it better. Does that make sense to you? I have to tell you, he loves you so much. Oh, July's birthstone is Ruby. You said Ruby earlier. Thank you, Mama. J today. This is all making sense to you? Okay, perfect. So I'm going to pull back a little bit because now I keep hearing Aaron's name, and I know that's how it's time when spirits feel like they've given the message and I'm transitioning. But I hope this brings you joy today. Again, I will be playing this over on YouTube so you guys can listen to this after. I'll be downloading it a little bit later on today. But much love to you. Just keep talking to them. He felt more boisterous than Grandma, and that doesn't mean that she's not there. It just means that your grandfather is like your guide for right now, if that makes any sense. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you, Abby. Thank you, moderators and everybody, for being here. I'm going to grab some water, and next is Aaron, and then we have Aubrey. Oh, I'm so grateful for today. I honestly woke up. Hi, Aaron. I woke up so emotional today and not really feeling up to this, but look, it's so good. We're doing so great. I will be on here. If you're following me, I'll now announce the next time I go live. But my list is closed today, but thank you for being here. Okay, Aaron, the way I like to do it, and I want to thank all the moderators for creating a safe place for everybody. Hi, Alice. Aaron, can you do me a favor and thanks, Jody, and let me know who you want to hear from today. And not their name, but just like Grandma, Dad, if it's somebody like that. Hi, Karina. You want to hear from your mom. Did you and your mom look alike? I see a mom and a daughter, and I feel like you guys look like sisters. So was your mom young when she had you? Did you guys look alike? I literally saw like a mom and a daughter who, yes, you looked alike. Okay. I'm so jealous because my kids could walk by and nobody would know they're my kids. Maybe when you talk to them from the mannerisms, you would know. Yes, you looked alike. Yeah, I just keep seeing that. Move, move. She just keeps saying, are you trying to move? Did you just move? She's like, move, move. Did you just move? Something about just move. And I have to ask you, did someone lose a baby or a child? Even if it's like a miscarriage or something? We moved into a house last July. Okay, thank you. It will be a year in July. Okay, so remember when I was giving Abby her reading and I kept hearing It will be a year in July. Okay, so remember when I was giving Abby her reading and I kept hearing July, and then I was like, Aaron, so I know that's when I'm transitioning over. So then in the last reading, I kept hearing July, and now they're talking about that. Your mom is a hairdresser. My hairdresser lost a child. She was close to my mom. That's it. It's making me gonna cry. God, you guys are making me cry. I'm gonna record this so you can show it to your friend. I don't know if she believes in this kind of thing. Your mom has the child. Your mom does. Your mom has the child. And I don't know if it was a boy, but I just keep seeing blue for some reason. So I don't know if your hairdresser's child was a boy or if your mom liked blue, but I just keep seeing the color blue. And you have to know that your mom loved kids. Do you know what I mean? She loved kids. So she loved kids here. She's helping kids over there, if that makes any sense. She just keeps showing me that. She's telling me that you know you're smart, Aaron. You're 10 times smarter than you think you are. So do you have a racing mind? You're like quick. Do you know how like Vince Vaughn has like quick banter? You're quick. Does that make sense? And some people are like, yes, this is making sense to you. Okay. So sometimes people don't know. Oh, hold on one second. Oh my God. Is there, hold on. She's talking about the baby again. Is there a Christopher Robin and Winnie the Pooh reference with your hairdresser's child, or is this you? Do you know that song? Kenny Loggins sings it. Something, something, Christopher Robin. Some reference to that. She just keeps telling me. And I know you wanted this reading for you, and then here it is. This is going to be for your hairdresser, but you've got to tell her that your mom has the baby. I'm telling you, just write it down. Your hairdresser's going to start crying. Be like, no one knows that. So it's something like Winnie the Pooh, Christopher Robin, Eeyore. Like she's literally, your mom's talking about it. And the thing is that your hairdresser needs to hear this because she feels so guilty and so wronged by God that this happened to her. But the thing is I feel, one, the energy of this little cherub still around her. So the child is still very much around her and is trying to help mommy from the other side. You have to know. Just show, and she seems very private, so I feel like she doesn't lean on people for her pain, but she needs to hear this, that was it a boy? I feel like he, why do I feel like I want to say he, I love my mommy. I love my mommy. So he doesn't want her to feel guilty about this. That's what he's making me say. She said it was a girl. Okay, just so you know, I just keep saying he for some reason. That's okay. I'm just going to put it to the side and keep going with what I say. I believe what you're saying is true. I don't know why I keep saying he. So, hold on one second. All right. So show me anything else. So, okay, with the baby, we're good. And then Mom, you tell me anything with Aaron. Are you perplexed about, well, one, let me just tell you that your mom adores you. She keeps showing me, show me that one more time. Rory, the Gilmore Girls. I don't know if people said that you reminded them of the Gilmore Girls. I can't see what your hair color is, or if you guys both had like, if you were both brunette. My mother-in-law passed away yesterday. Oh, okay. That's okay. Thank you for commenting, Leanne, but I'm just doing a reading right now for Aaron, and you guys might have some like similarities, but I have to concentrate on Aaron, and your mom. Aaron. Are you contemplating on what to do for your career? Are you contemplating? I feel like you can't do the same thing every day because I feel like you get very bored. We were both brown eyes, brown hair. Yes. Okay. So like Gilmore Girls. Then I'm telling you there's something about Christopher Robin. Christopher Robin and Winnie the Pooh. I just keep saying it over and over again. Hi, Belfast, Ireland. Okay, Mom, is there anything else that you want me to tell Aaron? Aaron. Do you know, I feel like, hold on one second. Something about your kitchen. Before you, were you like, everything about the house, it doesn't matter, but it has to have a big kitchen, or did you have to remodel the kitchen? Was that like, was there an issue with the kitchen when you moved into your home? Do you like open space concept with your kitchens. Does that make sense? You know, like when they have like the kitchen counters where people can sit. Yes, the house is, we got the house mainly for the kitchen. How would I know that? See, your mom. See, this is where I know. She's like, no, I'm wondering if she's reading me. I'm reading you, because your mom's like, mention the kitchen. I'm like, all right, Mom, I'm going to mention the kitchen. I feel like you have to have that open concept. Do you know what I mean? Because that's where you spend a lot of time in. And I don't know if you guys are Italian, Greek, or foodies, but I feel like that's why the kitchen is so important. And I feel like that was Mom's language of love, is like, you're sad, I'm going to make you something to eat. Do you know what I mean? I just feel like that. And did your mom pass away from a sickness? I feel like I'm laying in bed and you're now taking care of me. Does that make sense? Like, did your mom have a sickness? And because one of the things that she's making me feel is, I feel like I'm laying there and I want to say thank you to you. Were you the one that was helping her? Yes, complete sense. Okay. And you were the one helping her. I have to tell you, crying again today. Oh, well, we're just crying. She's like, you always replay that. Like, did I do enough? I wish I could have done more. She was put on hospice. But you stepped up, and this was such a crazy and chaotic time for you. You had your mom's, I'm just saying how your mom says, you had shit going on. This wasn't like you were just sitting at home eating some bonbons going, I guess I can help my mom. It's like, I'm running to Starbucks, I'm doing this, I'm dropping off people, I feel like, I don't know if you have kids, but I feel like I'm dropping off kids, like I feel like I'm busy. Do you know what I mean? And did she have to, your mom is cracking me up. Did you still do your mom's nails? Or did you still put on like lipstick on her and makeup? She feels like so presentable to me. Does this make any sense to you? Like, you helped her pass away with comfort and dignity. And though she shows me, she's saying like, moms aren't going to be supposed to be scared. We're supposed to be the strong ones. Can I tell you, you were consoling to her. She was scared. Do you know what I mean? She was scared. She was nervous. My hairdresser went there and did her hair for her. I'm telling you, that's why she's talking about your hairdresser and how she has the baby. And I made sure she had that done. How would I know that? I'm telling you, she looks so good. I was like, yeah. And yet you replay it. Did I do enough? Oh, she's like, God damn it, you did. She's like, don't do that to yourself. Hold on, guys. She's like, you did more than enough. You made me feel so good. You made me feel so good. That's how she just keeps making me feel like. She really just said, I don't know if you, it's raining men, hallelujah. Like, I don't know who's getting a boyfriend or whatever, or if you need a girls' weekend. I don't know why she just showed me that. What a thing to bring up, Mom. Like, she's just, do you need a girls' night? When's the last time you've had a girls' night? Because, like, it's raining men. I just saw, like, women at a bar singing, and it just made me feel like, I don't know if you need a night out, sweetheart. You need a girls' weekend. You need a night out. Yeah, I'm just telling you. You need to go out with the girls. She just keeps showing me. Nobody nurtures you better than a good group of friends. Do you know what I'm saying? I just feel like she's just showing me. So you must be ultra responsible. You're always doing things for others, making sure you've got your list. Do you know what I mean? You've got your list of things. Excuse me, she's showing me that. Hold on one second. Show me anything else, Mom. Did she pass away around Christmas, or did she love Christmas? Because I asked her anything else, and I, yeah. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Like, did she pass away around Christmas? Was she diagnosed on Christmas? Is someone's birthday on Christmas? I know some people are like, this is my mother. You're going to have double messages. Christmas was our favorite holiday. Okay. I feel like there's something about Christmas in June. Do you know what I mean? In February, she passed away. Okay. Christmas in June. Like, I feel like people are like, it's never too late to sing Christmas songs. Like, so if you hear a Christmas song and we're in the month of June, then you know my cousin is doing. It's awesome. I love how validating they are. So cousin is doing Christmas in July. June, July, it's close. If I say April, Christmas in April, we're not there. How would I know this? Do you know what I'm saying? This is amazing. This is 100% amazing. This is my gift of being able to do this. I'll only take credit for being the conduit, but you have to know, Erin, that this is the love for your mom and your love for her and her love for you that makes this energy go so smoothly. I'm telling you, she absolutely adores you. And you did enough. You made her pass away with dignity. She felt like a superwoman. Do you know what I mean? Lily? Is there like a Lillian or Lily or something like that? Either around you, your mom, or your hairdresser, or her girl, or the girl. I know you said it's a girl, but I feel like a boy. Julie? It can be that, and I just wasn't hearing it properly. Who's Julie to you? I want to say Lily. Does she like the flower lilies? Lily. It's like that. Lucy, Lily, it's something like that. Okay. All right, let me back up and see. Flower. Yes, favorite or something? She's like Lily. She won't stop talking about it. See how you go, Julie? I'm like, She's like, Lily. I'm like, from Harry Potter? Like, come on, Mom. I'm trying to understand what she's saying. Can I tell you your mom's so cute? Because she's like, Julie, you're doing a really good job. I'm like, thanks, Mom. Like, oh my God. I love what I do. So I love how this is like helping you guys. My dad got them for her. Perfect. Do you know what I mean? She just loves it. She loves it. And she makes me feel like, you have to know, she's like cracking me up because she was the boss of the house when she was here, and she's still the boss of the house even now she's crossed over. She's like the boss of the house. Do you know what I mean? She's like on it. Mom would make the plans. Mom would make a list. Yes, she was. And Mom would say, Daddy, I need you to go get this for me. And I don't know if there's a person named Jim or John, J, and then N-M. That's okay. She's trying to show me that. And is her dad cross over or your dad's dad? Because she's like, I'm with the dad. So it's like her dad is crossed over. She's with them too. Let me see. And I know I'm going to be switching to Aubrey soon. So Aubrey, hang in here. Yes, he is. Okay. So that's just her way of showing me that. Okay. So you talk to her all the time. You ask her for signs. I know sometimes when we miss people so much, we see signs from them the least. So get yourself a journal and write like letters to my mother and write to her. She says you miss talking with her on the phone. There's something about like phone messages with you, either have phone messages from her still on your phone or text, or there's something about phone with her. Like I miss talking with her, and she shows me like this. So she would be sending you, look for signs of the day, like she passed. You said she passed in February. So I don't know if it's 214, was just sending screenshots to my sister. Yes. Okay. Yes. So I have this recorded, you with combos. Okay. So I have this recorded. Play it for your sister. I feel like your sister's a bit more of a skeptic. So she might be like, no, she's making that up. Anybody can say that, but she needs to hear this because she needs to know that Mom's around. She was the boss when she was here. She's the boss now. And you guys gave her the most beautiful send-off. So no more regrets from this day. Promise, she says. Promise me that you don't have any more regrets. Thanks, Jen, about how I passed. You guys did an amazing job. Immaculate. Like the room was, everything was like immaculate. Like it was clean. She felt like she passed away with dignity, like she deserved. Do you know what I mean? She just definitely says that. I don't know if someone's going to write a book about your mom or why I keep seeing a book, but she's showing me that for some reason. So I get it. I have both parents passed. I don't miss my dad so much. If you've been on here, he wasn't the best guy, so now he's really working on the other side for me to help me with things that he couldn't fix here. But my mom, I miss her. So I got myself a journal and I just write, "Dear Mom, like I'm so mad you're gone," or "I miss you," or "I need advice." But just do that and do it for like 30 days because you will start to see how it transforms you, okay? But please know that mom loves you. You did enough. Go the distance on what you're thinking. If you ever want to start your own business, you're too smart to work for stupid people, sweetie. It's going to drive you crazy. You have a good head for business. You have a really, it's like Aaron Brockovich, like you don't need any more education, like you're a quick thinker, okay? Yeah. If you guys have double messages, then just go ahead and accept that and just thank her mom. Thanks, Aaron. You'll have like double messages on here. And hi, Miles. So Aubrey, you are our final reading for today. And oh my gosh, they're on fire. Like the world might be going through a crazy thing, but right now we're just in this beautiful vortex of love and appreciation. And it's 444. I'm going to screenshot it. It's 444. And 444 means that you have thousands of angels with you on your life purpose, and they're helping you every step of the way. So move where you can. Sometimes we're all trying to figure things out. Move where you can now and do, and you'll be able to do the rest later. Okay, Aubrey. So Raven Snow, you are Aubrey. I'm just going to wait a little bit. I believe that you are. I've had people jump on other people's readings that have paid. So I'm just waiting to see how can I have a channeling. I'm closed for my list today that I'm going to be trying. We're going in like 95 degrees tomorrow. So it's 3:30 Pacific Coast time, or it's 4:45 Pacific Coast time for me right now. And I'll probably, to be honest with you, with the heat tomorrow, I'll probably, if I do come on here, it will be more like 6:30 or 7 p.m. Pacific Coast time. Okay, so Aubrey, let's go out with a bang. God and angels, let's really do this. Let's do this. So Aubrey, if you can do me a favor, please let me know who you wanted to hear from. Don't have your name on there, or don't have their name on here, but just tell me, like, was it mom, dad, your brother, like who you want to hear from. In the meantime, oh my gosh, moderators, you're doing such a good job. Bringing love and light to everybody. All of our dreams are coming true, you guys. We cannot let what's going on in the world detour us from what we want to do. We need to bring ourselves out of this funk of this like hopelessness, and we need to bring hope. Do a random act of kindness for yourself or someone else today. Like, we need this. We need this so much. Okay, so Raven Snow, you are the person I'm doing a reading for today. I feel like someone visits me, but I'm not sure who it is. Possibly your grandmother. Okay. Aubrey. I know I just read somebody that's a nurse, but Aubrey, are you a nurse? Or did your grandmother pass away in a hospital? I have to ask you because I'm trying to ask who's around you, and I smell a hospital. Like I'm smelling like a hospital, if that makes any sense. And hold on one second, because now my phone's charged, and I'm gonna re-plug in my. Hold on. Dun 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 dun. There we go. You need the fan back on. Your grandmother passed away in a nursing facility? Okay. She's like brokenhearted. Is your heart broken? Did you just go through a breakup? I literally hear brokenhearted. Aubrey, I just keep hearing that. For some reason, I just need to say this to you, and I don't understand, but let me just channel this for you, okay? You are the kind of person, whenever you go through something, you're going to make a mess a message and a pain a gain. I just keep hearing that. So I'm wondering if you yourself are very intuitive, and I don't know if you've read a lot of books on being intuitive or being a reader, but for some reason, yes, you're in the middle of it. She knows. Can you guys do me a favor? I know many of you want readings, but Aubrey's really feeling it today, and I feel like you're a private person, so I feel like you don't want to be a burden to other people. You have to be a healer. I'm not even going to ask you, Aubrey. Are you a healer? You are such a healer, 100%. Okay? So can you guys do me a favor and let's tap the screen for Aubrey and put some hearts in the comments, and let's just send Raven Snow, let's just send her some good energy, because you are going to get through this. Oh my gosh, spot on. Yes. And you know what? People used to, when I had my gift, people used to be like, you're a witch. And I hated that name. But there is like Wiccan, like witch, like white witch, and where they like light candles and they work with Mother Nature and herbs. I don't think there's a coincidence that your username is Raven Snow. Do you know what I mean? I feel like, hence, it's like you're awakening into your true gifts. And thank you. Look at all the people sending you love. We love you, Aubrey. We love you. And we're here for you. We are here for you. You don't have to do this alone. Oh my gosh, my grandmother used to tell us she was a witch. Definitely. So we have like negative connotations with that. And I hated that term when I was younger. And now I'm like, witches were healers, right? They were like working with herbs and candles and things like that, and saying affirmations, which people thought were spells. Like, no, there's white witches like who are out there doing good, like herbalists, if you will. So if you are drawn to working with herbs and you love Mother Nature and you love working with animals, like embrace that. There's something about that with you. There's more to you than you see in front of you. So I know this breakup was hard. It feels like such a betrayal on their part. Like I feel like such a betrayal, but it's here to help you get to the next part of your journey. If that makes any sense, this is going to be the catalyst to start your business or whatever it is that you're doing. My mother tells we are all witches, just learning all about that now. Yes, I'm telling you, I just keep saying that. And I do believe that a lot of us are reincarnated. So trigger warning, anybody? Trigger warning. If anybody has anxiety, like if you feel like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm intuitive. Like I feel really like I'm intuitive. I feel like you're intuitive, Aubrey. I feel like you could read me. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like when I see that, I don't need you to do that now, because she's like, oh, what am I going to say? So it's hard for you to hold. You always hold space for other people, but I feel like you don't do that for yourself. So just know, as a healer, you deserve that to be even too. And the trigger warning is, I feel like a lot of us are reincarnated, and we had this gift before, and we all agreed to come here. Yes, we did. Believe it or not, we agreed to come here because we knew that love would conquer everything right now. So when we're in fear right now, we need to bring more love to ourselves, because love will conquer everything. Repeat that. Love will conquer all. Yes, it will. Yes. Okay. Perfect. So anything with Reiki, whenever I see something like this for you, almost feels like gypsy energies in your blood too. Gypsies like were the first readers, and they got a bad rap because what happened is we had like true gypsies, and then we had pseudo gypsies, and these pseudo gypsies were like, hey, they're doing this and selling this and their service. We can make it up and do that too, and sell our pseudo potions. And then it became illegal to be a gypsy, and that's why gypsies have to do readings behind curtains. Like you always see that, because it became illegal. So I'm trying to let you know you're very powerful. So I would get the book Ask and It Is Given by Esther Hicks, any books on manifestation. But because we are reincarnated, you're obsessed with Reiki and want to become a practitioner, I highly recommend it. Your hands are already on fire without even having a Reiki attunement. But to add like Judy Hall's book, crystal book for healing, so that you could add crystals into it. Any tools that you can add with Reiki are amazing. So let me see, hold on one second. If you wanted to have people pull cards, however you want to do it, you're going to be very good at this. So the healer awakens, that's what they said. They just keep saying, so the healer awakens. So whatever you're going through right now is going to bring a great awakening for you, if that makes any sense. Whew. So we were all here before with gifts as healers, and we decided to come back now, especially so we could be in power in this decade. And it doesn't feel like that because we feel powerless, especially as women right now. But I'm telling you, when we're pushed up against the wall and all of the new energy, the kids where everybody thought they were like, these kids are defiant. What's this world coming to? We're going to rise up. We're rising up. So you're part of this too, just so you know. And when we were here before, our gift was not welcomed by society. I'll just say it like that. So many of us had tragic ways in which we had to exit those lifetimes. So I highly recommend, Aubrey, before you do anything else, is to get a past life regression so that you don't move forward and say, why can't I talk? Or why am my throat's itching every time I go to do a Reiki treatment, or I get anxiety that something bad's going to happen. You're safe in this lifetime. Nothing's going to happen to you now, but the fear of what happened to us before holds us back. I've already had to do like 3 or 4 major past life regressions. So you can do it with a past life regression therapist, or you can just go to Brian Weiss, tomatoes, I don't know how to say his name, but he wrote Many Lives, Many Masters. I highly recommend that book for you too. And he has a YouTube video. I've been afraid to do one. Yeah, don't be afraid. I was so afraid. I was so afraid to do a past life regression. But what happens is they'll show you your past life rising above your body, looking at it, and they'll show you why you contracted to come back now. So I feel good things about it. And I have to tell you that this grandmother, you were like, who's around me? I feel your grandmother's like, she knew it was me. Because you're like, I feel somebody around me, but I don't know who it is. She's like, you did too know it was me. And I feel like she passed at the time that she did, so she can be helping on the other side, because she knows she'll see the family again, but it's of the utmost importance. Show me that one more time. I don't know that movie. I know you're showing me, but I don't know the name of it. Practical Magic. Practical Magic, show me one more time, with Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock. Your grandmother just showed me that. Does that make sense? Been searching for answers and posts for 2 years and fighting with what I know is in there. I'm telling you, I was the same way. And I didn't want to do readings. I just didn't want to do readings because I felt like someone was going to take my son. Now, my oldest, I wasn't worried about her, but I was worried someone was going to take my son for some reason. And I did a past life regression, and I could see that I was a psychic during the German war, and they took my son. So I could never watch Sophie's Choice. Like, I would just bawl my head off. Okay, so just know, Practical Magic. She's saying, like, it's her homework. Like, watch it. She's just saying it. I have to pay attention to what she's saying. But she's so funny because she's like, there's no other way to say this about your grandmother, but she's coming with some badass energy. She's coming with some badass energy. Was it, Jenny? A good movie? Okay. Because Aubrey needs to see it, what your grandmother's saying. She's just saying, good is coming to you. Good is coming to you. She said, the very thing that you're afraid to do is the thing that's going to help you move forward. So try not to have the fear. I promise you, research a good past life practitioner. It's not going to be as bad as you thought. My anxiety and everything around me was 100 times, 1,000 times worse than the past life regression itself. I saw it, I mourned it, and I moved forward. But we have to do that. We have to do that. Your grandmother goes, talk about the badass that I am. She's like, she's goddess. The Divine Secrets of the Yaya Sisterhood. That's another movie where they have like, they each give each other a crown, and they like light candles and stuff like this. It's like such goddess female energy. So I also feel like you're going to be drawn to any healing workshops or any like groups of women that are getting together to do this too, whether it's online or in your area. She shows me this for some reason, so I have to pay attention to it. Okay, I understand. Okay, So you just need some techniques. One of the things that's I understand. Okay. One of the things she's telling me that sometimes you get social anxiety or you get really overwhelmed going out in public. And I totally understand that if we don't have the tools to like protect our energy, it can be exhausting. So one of the things that I love doing for literally grounding is taking off my shoes and going in on the grass and just putting, as a matter of fact, I'm going to do it today, and putting your feet and just really feeling like Mother Earth's energy. Does that make sense to you when I say this? And I do know, and I used to do this too, I used to drink so much caffeine all day just to stay awake, and then I drink so much wine at night just to fall asleep. So she's saying, watch the chemicals in your body. It can make us feel so unbalanced with our emotions, okay? You just started doing that. How would I know that? And this is a trick, and Aubrey, I'm going to use it like during your reading just to show other people. Oh my gosh, this is all making sense to you. Good. I totally believe in getting a candle. I like it to be white, and lighting a white candle and envisioning whatever we want, journaling around it. It's better if you're in a bathtub, like if you can combine it with water, going by a lake, all of those elements, and writing down what you want your life to be and the changes you want to make, and then looking into that white candle and like picturing it, even if you feel like you're making it up, because half of manifestation is to work through that. And she just keeps talking about herbs, essential oils, like she's giving you a list. She's like, write this down. I'm telling you, she's not a quiet person. Do you know what I mean? I was like, let's go out with a bang. And she's like, here we go. Here's Grandma. I can tell you that she was so glad that when she passed away that she got a deep a breath of fresh air. Like she's like, I'm back and I'm ready to help you. So she has to be sending you so many signs. Do you know what I mean? She definitely is. So call upon her. She wants to help you. She says, you first you're going to be a student, and then you're going to be a teacher. So Reiki is first for yourself. I'm just going to give you the forewarning. I feel like you're going to be very good at it. You see signs all day, every day. Yeah, she's powerful. I can see. Hold on one second. I never hear forewarnings, but she's telling me, and just write this down. The only thing I'm nervous about you, Sunshine, is I'm nervous that you're going to start doing Reiki and that you're going to crash. And this is why. You very much give out energy. Reiki is first for you. I'm a Reiki practitioner also, a teacher. I don't teach it right now. I'm just using it for myself. But Reiki is first for you to heal your heart, your body, and things like that. You're going to use it all day, every day. I use it all the time. And then you're going to be using it for others. So first it's for you, and then it's for others and you. There's never going to be a time where you're not going to do Reiki for yourself. Does that make sense? This resonates so much. I'm telling you, she's screaming it to me. She's so worried that you're going to hit a wall. Don't do back-to-back, and like you're like, I can take back-to-back clients. You can, but why? You don't have to do that. Have the quality. Know that you don't have to be in a rush. Pace yourself. You're going to have really good boundaries, because you feel so good that I'm concerned that an hour is going. I do that with everything. Okay. I think that the past life regression might help you there, because sometimes we were born servants in a past life, so we don't know how to have boundaries. So I always say it's okay to be of service, but we're not going to be a servant, because a servant gets you nowhere. You're going to crash, burn, and burn out. I had a friend, and I love her. She's in heaven. Hello, Rocky. She had a metaphysical store, and I taught her Reiki, and I taught her how to do angel card readings. And do you know, she just didn't have that self-care. She just would see clients back to back to back, not eat all day, have her little vaping or cigarette, her caffeine, and she would run on fumes. You cannot be a healer that way. You can't. And she burnt out, and she ended up passing away early, just because that was too much for her body. You have to nurture your body with all that we're running, all the energy that you're running in, if that makes any sense. Whew. So just know that's who's the spirit around you. That's your grandmother. You needed to hear that. Yeah. She's not asking you if you're going to burn out. She's saying that she sees it and she's concerned. So easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You're going to want to go out like with fire, I promise you. You're just going to have to come back. Her grandmother is so awesome. Yeah, your grandmother does sound awesome. She just keeps telling me she's a badass. You know that song, your boyfriend's back and you're gonna be, or my boyfriend's back and you're gonna be in trouble. Do you know that song? She's like, grandma's back and you're gonna be in trouble. Like, my grandma's back. So she's very protective over you. If anybody leaves your life, it's for you, not against you. She was one of a kind. Yeah. And she's unapologetic about using her voice. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So if you hear that song later on today or tomorrow, my boyfriend's back and you're gonna be in trouble. Grandma's back and you're gonna be in trouble. Hey la, grandma's back. She is amazing. And she says, you didn't come here to marry a rich man. You are going to be a rich man. She just said it just like that. So whatever business that you have, and I would love it if you called it Raven Snow, but you get to call it whatever you want. Just know you're going to be very good at it. But the key is to balance your energy. Because when you're on a high, you're going to feel really high. And when the crash comes, it's going to be really intense, okay? So I am pulling back. I'm so glad I was able to give you these messages today. I hope it brings you comfort and empowerment. She's just trying to give you hope to keep going. She said, you're like the little engine that could. You get down, but you know that song, I get knocked down, but I get up again. She just keeps showing me that. So rent the movie Practical Magic. There's something in that she wants you to see. And find yourself a past life regressioner. Interview them first. It's not going to be as bad as you're thinking. It's not. I promise you. Yeah, it's going to be like pulling a sliver it's just been bothering your foot so much, and you don't want anybody to touch it because it hurts. And once they pull it, you're going to be like, oh, that wasn't so bad. Thank you so much. This was absolutely amazing. You're welcome. I knew we were going to go out in a bang. Bang, bang, bang. I'll find a way. Yeah. Perfect. Hi, Kathy. I'm not doing any more readings today. I'm going to go and play, and I'm going to ground myself and take care of myself. Same advice I give to other people. But I do readings. I do phone readings, and I do Zoom readings. Yes, I have a book in my bio. It's called I Am Home, and it helps people kind of understand. You might like this too, Raven Snow. Because I write that book for anybody who might be intuitive, also to show them kind of how I do my readings and to talk about it. So there are some tools in there. But anybody else who might be just missing your family, I wrote that book, I Am Home, because so many people have questions after I do readings. So I was like, I just need to put this all together in a book. How do you get a reading? You can go to my website. It's Peace-Serenity. I do phone readings and I do Zoom readings. You're amazing, Jamie. Thank you. Thank you. You guys don't realize it, but like for people who are watching, you guys are actually like holding space. Do you know what I mean? So I want to thank you guys for your love and light around while I'm doing readings. And hopefully, even if you didn't get a reading today, just by watching me do readings, you're like, well, if their loved ones are around them and they knew that, she knew that, then my loved ones must be around me. Do you understand like how it works? Perfect. I want to thank all the moderators. Thank you guys so much. I am going to be doing, I'm going to call it like an angel party where I do a Zoom class. So I'm going to be, kept saying I was going to do that before, but long story, I've been traveling. But I'm going to announce it, and it's going to be a Zoom class. So it's like similar like this, but it's going to be on Zoom. I'm really working out the pricing so that you guys can afford that. And I'll have it recorded so you guys can all have a copy after. And you guys can ask me, like, it will be like mini readings, but it'll be a way for you guys to like meet other like-minded people too, because I'm really feeling like we need to get this together. And I'll probably start having like 2 or 3 of those a month. I'm thinking we need to get light workers together, so I'm gonna be doing that. So I will announce that here on my page. If you're not following me, please follow me, because that's where I let people know when I'm going live again, and that's when I let people know when I'm having my classes. I will be running some specials here at the end of the month with special prices on my reading. So when you're following me, that's where you get it from. But I want to thank everybody for coming through today. God and angels, thank you so much. All the family members that came through, you guys were on fire today, like no joke. And I again want to thank the moderators. You guys are amazing. If you weren't helping me out, holding space with all these people, I wouldn't be able to do it. So thank you guys so much. Jenny and Kim, and I didn't say if Cassie's here too, but just thank you guys. You were just on it. Like if people were asking questions or if we had people just saying anything negative, you guys were just like muting them all over the place. So thank you, Mary. Thank you guys. I'm gonna go and rest and put my feet in the grass and play with my dogs and my oldest child. But I love you guys and I'm so grateful for each of you. Just enjoy your life today. Spread kindness, okay? Thanks, Elena. I love you guys. Talk to you later.